Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk about something that's probably the biggest obstacle in your way to actually achieving your goals, and that's just procrastination. Putting off the things we have to do to another time, to tomorrow. And the reality is, if we only did the things we didn't want to do, we'd probably have everything we ever wanted. So that putting things off is just a huge barrier to us. And it's understandable. I've talked before about the brain and its desire to keep us comfortable, keep us safe, when in reality, the things that bring us discomfort are normally required to grow, required to move us that step closer to where we really want to be. And it's uncomfortable. It brings us discomfort because maybe it's tiring, maybe it's hard, maybe it's boring, maybe it's unpleasant in some way. And so we don't want to do it. So we push that thing off. We push off exercise. We push off exercise. We push off practicing. We push off painting that fence or whatever it might be. So the brain is saying, no, let's stay comfortable. No, we'll do that another day. So we have to kind of get past that. Now, you're wondering why I'm holding a pack of Skittles. And most people have eaten a pack of Skittles. And I think most of us, when we kind of open up a packet of Skittles, we kind of, this is our lottery. So we get this selection, and we're like, well, greens, they're -2 points. Oh, yellows, they're -1. Orange, they're kind of neutral. Red, they're 1 point. Grape, or they're 2 points. I have quite a good mixture here. And what sort of person are you? Are you the sort of person that says, oh, I'm going to eat the grape ones first and then work my way down? And then all the time you're eating those grape ones, you're like, oh, still got to eat the yellows, got to eat the green ones. And then the last taste you're going to have is the green one. Or are you the person that says, well, I guess I'll eat the green ones first, then the yellows, then the orange, then the reds, and I'll save my purples for last. So when I'm eating those purples, I'm really enjoying them. And that's going to be the last taste I have in my mouth. I'm not going to sit and eat that whole bag of Skittles. Now I just have a green one. That was a mistake. That applies to so much. Another actual example was last week for me. So the Snyder Justice League, this 4-hour movie came out on Thursday. I'm like, Thursday. I'm desperate to see this. I've been excited to see this since they first announced it. But I had things to do. I had preparation to do for a video I wanted to record on Sunday about Azure AD, external identities. I had work to do, responses to do. I could have pushed that stuff off. I could have pushed that off and watched part of it Thursday and part of it Friday. But that entire time I was watching the movie, in the back of my mind, I would have been thinking, oh God, I've got to do that preparation now, Saturday for that video. Okay, those responses, I'm going to have to really rush that. God, that's going to be more stressful. I wouldn't have enjoyed watching that movie as much if I'd have pushed other things out the way. So instead, I didn't watch it till Saturday. Saturday on my 6-hour bike ride, Saturday morning, the first 4 hours, I watched the new Justice League. And it was fantastic because I like my iPad. It's the same aspect ratio as the movie. It helped those first 4 hours of the bike fly by. And I could really just focus and enjoy it. So that was a better thing for me. I had to do the things I kind of had to do, but then I really enjoyed the thing I wanted to do. And that's the main thing. This applies to anything we procrastinate over. I don't want to be doing something I want to do, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, there's this nag, this stress that says, oh, but remember, you still got to do this. So you don't enjoy it as much. It's funny, my kids come home from school sometimes and the teachers tell them, do the things you have to do before the things you want to do. And it's so true. Get the things you have to do first. Then I can really enjoy the things I want to do completely. I'm not worried or stressed over, hey, I should be doing something else. If I procrastinate, then most of the time I'm going to lose that calm place in my mind because I know there's something else I should be doing. I'm constantly thinking about it. And often it doesn't get any better over time. It may actually get worse. Just get it done. In our life, we have this finite bucket of minutes. We don't know how many minutes are in that bucket, but we have a finite number, and I don't want to waste them. Don't run out of minutes. Don't rob yourself of getting where you want to be, getting what you can and should be doing, because you're just pushing things off. You're not enjoying the things you want to do because you're always thinking about something you should be doing, and you're not getting done the things you should be doing to actually advance and get the place you want to be. So when you work, work. When you play, play. But get the work done first. Don't be mingling them together and not getting anything done. Hesitation is actually very similar. Hesitation will often rob you. You have this great idea, maybe you're sitting somewhere, but you don't act on it. And if you don't act on it, the brain starts, once again, to protect you. It's always trying to coddle you. Well, I had this great idea. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow. And at that point, the brain will start to talk you out of it. I don't want to put forward this idea. What if people don't agree? I don't want that spotlight on me. And the brain will hide away from that. So we have to get past that. Focus on, hey, remember, those things you don't maybe want to do because they're uncomfortable. You want to do them most of the time because they're going to get you a step further to what I want most, my vision, my goal. But they might be uncomfortable. Push past that. Get the things done you have to do, then I can really enjoy the other things. The one time I would say procrastinate, and it happens to me, is you wake up and you want to break from your routine. You're trying to get this great routine, and I'm tired today. I'm a bit sore. I didn't sleep that great. Whatever it is, don't act on that. Procrastinate on that. Oh, I don't want to train today. I don't want to study today. I don't want to learn today. I don't want to work on my business today. I don't want to, whatever it is, procrastinate on that idea of not doing it. Do it anyway. Now, sometimes the mind is giving you genuine signals. Maybe you're overtraining. Maybe you really are overstressed. Maybe you really are tired. And so if the next day you still feel that way, then we act on it. Sure, we take a break, whatever that might be. But most of the time you'll find you don't feel that way the next day. It was just the brain trying to be a bit sneaky and get us into that comfort zone. So if you feel like breaking from the routine, if you're feeling weak, push through that. You stop when you're finished, not when you're tired. Now, again, if that continues, if it goes beyond that day, then sure, maybe there's a signal and we need to listen to that and act on it. But don't let just a single day on its own let you break of your routine. You're building a routine, you're getting that discipline, you're working towards the goal. If you're feeling like breaking that, procrastinate on that thought of breaking it. Tomorrow I'll break from my routine. And then if tomorrow you still feel like it, sure. So I would say, look at yourself. Are you where you thought you would be? Are you where you want to be? If you're not, it's probably because you're procrastinating. So stop doing that. Stop putting the things off. Get the things done you have to do. And then you can really enjoy the things you want to do. And I'll eat a great skill now. So that was it. Till next time, take care.